Hello and welcome to section 4 of our mini course, The Path of Loss. I'd like to begin this section with a meditation together. So if you sit, close your eyes, find your breath, and just relax into this moment by paying attention to the breath and feeling the body. Take your attention deep inside and find the watcher. Find the awareness in the background of your experience. Of course, we know that we can't look at that awareness because we're looking from it. But we can find it, we can become aware of it within our experience. So as you breathe and feel the breath, just find that awareness there in the background. And as you listen, just keep looking from that awareness. Our first step on the path of loss, which is the part of the journey where we lose all our burdens that have been keeping us from happiness. Our first step is to lose the story self as our viewpoint, as our point of reference. So as we find this awareness in the background and look from that, in this moment we're experiencing life as pure awareness. We're not looking at it through the lens of the story self. And although the story self will probably reassert itself when you finish this practice, we can deliberately, now that we've found that awareness, we can deliberately begin to set aside the story self as our point of reference, as our lens through which we see the world. And more we can start to come back to this pure awareness and just look at the world from there. So keep doing that now, keep following the breath. Just leave thoughts alone. And just look from that awareness that's there in the background of your experience. And as we embrace this path, we'll make a change from being mostly worried about what happens in front of that awareness, the events of our life story, to being mostly concerned with what our viewpoint is moment to moment, whether we're seeing clearly as that pure awareness or whether we're clouded by conceptual thinking. So this becomes our primary focus as we step into this next section of the journey. So in fact we're losing the separate self as our vantage point. We're not losing our individuality as a person, or viewing the world as a person. We're not losing our ability to function as a person in the world. What we're moving from is viewing the world through the story self, which is not the true self, it's the bundle of stories about your life, to just looking, listening, experiencing directly without needing those stories as reference points. So today, let's keep it simple. Let's keep coming back to this pure awareness as often as we remember. And particularly when we find ourselves stressed or upset or worried. And let's just remember for a second that when we look through this pure awareness, the past has no reality or power. Future has no reality. And all that is here in front of us now. Take a minute now to complete your written reflections for today. And then join me again tomorrow as we continue to set aside that which makes us suffer, and as we continue to move along the path of loss.